Alright guys, welcome to our NZXT S340 $1,400 gaming PC build. Now, I want to thank NZXT for providing some of the parts like the case, cooling, as well as the fans, and also PNY for the SSD and the GTX 1060. So let's take a look at some of the parts in details. Now, first of all, we have all the PC part picker links, as well as Amazon links if you want to purchase them. We've got the Aero RGB fans with of course the Hue lighting, which is really nice, as well as a Kraken X52 and an internal USB hub, because we are going to be connecting a bunch of things here. The case is the NZXT S340 Elite with a tempered glass, really nice big glass window, gives you some really good aesthetics on the case. At the top of the case, we've got two USB 2.0, two USB 3.0. You can see where it says VR and HDMI, allowing you to connect your VR headset with HDMI pass-through to HDMI on the back of your console, which is really nice. I do like it. Now, the tempered glass is nice and thick, but also I just want to let people know they should be careful when unscrewing it. You've got 4 screws around. I usually unscrew them diagonally first, so it's easier to take off and it doesn't actually fall off. But it's a really solid, steady, and sturdy build. Now, our motherboard is a Gigabyte G170X Gaming 6. It's got 2 M.2 slots and a really nice board altogether. Our RAM here is the Glee Evo X, which is DDR4 RAM. Also has lighting specific, which can be controlled with certain motherboards or manually. Kingston M.2s, and of course the PNY SSD, the XLR8 SSD, which at 480 gigabytes. And finally, our graphics card is the PNY XLR8 GTX 1060 OC. It's overclocked 1060 from PNY, 6 gigs of RAM. So looking at the case, let's start off with the back. You can see the lighting come through. You can see the HDMI pass through to our graphics card, so we can connect our VR headset. We also got USB ports, 4 USB ports, USB Type-C, and 2 extra USB ports in yellow that actually support a DAC. Now, the case looks really nice, and that tempered glass really highlights everything you've put into your build. The lighting, the wire work, all that stuff that you've done. As you can see there, the RAM actually lights up. I actually love the way the RAM lights up, as well as also the Kraken X52. And again, you can see how this case illuminates all your lighting work in darkness. So looking at the cable management, it's got some nice cable management, even though some of those locks don't actually close properly, but some nice cable management placements. So we have our XLR8 SSD on the side. Wanted to create room there so you can see, of course, the board, GTX 1060 OC, M.2, our RAM, and you can see the lighting as it displays around. Even the board has some red lighting on its own from Gigabyte. Now, looking at our Glee Evo RAM, you can manually switch the RAM colors if you want. This breathing, the cycle. You can also switch to specific colors: red, green, blue. As you can see here, we're just kind of toggling between the colors, giving you an idea of how well it looks. It's pretty nice and I like it. Now, going into some of the software, the CAM software really does a lot for you, and it showcases everything in your system, from your CPU and GPU temperature, fan speeds, also to your storage, telling you your main storage, how much storage you have there, as also your supplementary storages that you have, the different amount of storage amounts that you have in each of those drives, which is great. Shows you your RAM performance. Also, you can check out the lighting, and you can actually change some of that. So you can go in and customize lighting with the fans. You can see those are the case fans I have there, as well as also change the lighting on my NZXT. That is a mirrored glass. So there are 2 lighting structures on the logo, as well as also around the ring. Now you can see here, it also gives you a list of everything on your system in terms of stats. You can go ahead and customize even things to do with gaming, as well as also just go through everything in terms of lighting. Now let's take a look at some games. So this is the first game here. This is, of course, Division, and we're running Ultra, and it's doing a poor job at Ultra here. So we're going to switch it out, and we're going to run the game on high, so to let you know how best this rig with of course the card can perform. Now of course, as you change cards, the rig of course will perform better, but you can see here at high we're doing a 3840, gives about 40 frames per second, which is pretty good for a game like Division, really big open world game. So you're getting over 40 frames per second with this, which is nice, and you can get some really good performance and gameplay all the way through. So and you're getting some really good stuff gaming with this rig right now. Now moving over to Battlefield 1, just show you some of the options here. For some reason, my FPS counters, both Fraps and as well as also from GeForce Experience, didn't show up. But you can see everything was set there at Ultra, and we're getting 51 frames per second. It was showing up on screen for some reason, just didn't record. This, again, every game differs in terms of performance, but getting 51 frames per second with this is absolutely fantastic. Now, in terms of, you're wondering in terms of what kind of specs I'm running in terms of the RAM and the processor. The RAM is of course 32 gigabytes of RAM, as well as also the processor of course is a Core i7 processor. Now overall, gaming with this rig absolutely was fantastic. You see how the environment looks great, textures, performance all the way through. No, that's one of my guys, I don't know why I was doing that. Now the other thing also with the case, it comes with this magnetic latch that you can actually use as a headrest for your headphones. So you can actually place your headphones there, and it actually splits into, you can see there's a little slit there, so you can actually separate it. So if you have two pair of headphones, or you actually want to also just lay some wires, you can actually do that. So headphones on top, I'm going to just move that down for a little bit, and I can take the wires from my Octus 5 and actually put them there, and it will also support it. So it's a nice thing. It comes with the case, the S340 case, which is pretty cool. I think overall, I really like this build, from the lighting effects with the Aero 120 to the Kraken X52, much better performance, and also just really cool lighting. You can see the lighting ring I mentioned as the NZXT loader also lights up, as well as also the RAM. Everything really came together all the way through. As I mentioned, guys, if you're looking to pick this up or build this rig, you can use the PC part picker. Also use our Amazon link down below. Don't forget to like and share this video, guys. Favorite this video. Leave any questions for me, I'll try and answer them for you. Also, don't forget we have a PS4 giveaway, giving away 4 PS4 Pros. Use the link down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.